Welcome back to Let's Play Sundered. The quietest game. I'm kidding. I can't do a quiet thing. I completely lost my train of thought. Where was I going with that? We have gotten, I think, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5 of the Elder Shards. I've gotten a 4th perk. I've got a fiery downstab. I can set myself on fire. My critical hits explode. And my last hit for combos is a flaming thing. So lots of fire is involved here. I really want to know what the last 2 shards do. And when I get the 7th shard, I will look into, before using it, seeing if I can back up the save file so that I could get both of the bosses in this playthrough. If not, I will look into either linking to somebody that has, or playing the game off camera, doing my own playthrough, and then just recording that 3rd boss. But the plan is, worst case scenario, I'm going to do the destroy all 7 Elder Shards boss. Best case scenario, do both of them. But we will have to get there to find out. And let me reacquaint myself with what I'm trying to upgrade. Critical hit upgrade. Oh, I know what I need. Scavenger, and then I need to grab those 2. And then get over here. Bump up my potions, bump up the number of potions I have, and just generally start doing some bumping up of things. Okay, if memory serves, all 3 mini-bosses in the 3rd area are still alive. And the boss, of course, is alive, too. I really don't want to deal with I know it's Legion and Salvation. Rivalry. Rivalry is the name of the boss itself. Then Legion and Salvation is the name of the 2 halves of the boss. Legion being the Valkyrie and Salvation being the Eschaton. But for the moment, I'm going to wander and try to gather gem shards and figure out where the other 2... No, I know where the bosses are. I may go play with Sniper. He's fun. Meep. 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 Time for Sniper! Hello, Sniper. Why is there wind? Who said there could wind? Aha, I found you. This is actually not as bad as I expected so far. Why? Why, wind? Why do you betray me? This is actually not nearly as bad as I was afraid it would be. It's mostly the wind that's getting me in trouble. Ah! I found you! Ah! You're not knocking me out of here. Grapple! Grapple! Why do you know? Okay, you can get stunned out of grappling. Good to know. It always occurs to me I forget I have a cannon, and then don't use it. Since they only really take 1 shot to disable. But my stuff went off the cliff! I'm gonna have to go down there and find it after I get the Elder Shard fragment. Give me my stuff! Oh, there it is. I have been appeased. My oh, 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 oh. I've been doubly appeased. I have gems. Okay, so that's one boss taken care of, and I'm gonna leave those 4 ritual things alone for the moment. Okay, I know one boss was... I think over here. Maybe, yeah, it was through there, through one of those, and then the third one was... This could actually go quicker than I planned. I am tempted, but I'm not that tempted. This was a bad idea. Okay, what kind of stupid? There we go. Found it. Oh, that's right, it's a little brain. Oh, there it is. Oh, this is gonna be... Yeah, the problem is... Oh, this is where that perk that, makes my attacks ignore shields could be interesting. I may actually swap for that. Get over here, you goober. Will you get down here? This is not gonna go well. I took damage much more severely than I remembered that yeah, that's... Okay. 2 lessons learned. 1, take Berserk off. As always. What's the, yeah, that could be useful. Ooh, monstrous lure. Yeah, we should really take Berserk off for this. I don't know. I don't currently have the stats I need to deal with that. I think what I'm actually gonna do is do a bit of grinding. Or find another crystal room. Have I mentioned when he's talking there's a little bit of a low gravity effect? I'm sure it's part of the, just part of the general warpage going on, but thought it was... why did I go through that? Ah! Oh no! 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 I really don't like lacking mobility. I die more times to stupidity. The grappling hook seems to be a little quirky compared to the upgraded one. Or I may just not have noticed because I had a directional blank, but there's a lot of times I'm within range of a grapple point and it just doesn't activate. And I fall to my death while screaming, no! Okay, 6200, and I got more damage, and I can get more armor, which I probably need. Oh look, more armor there too. Excuse me. In any case... something just occurred to me. I have not seen a single phantom enemy yet this run. Are phantom enemies a result of using the Elder Shards? I find myself highly intrigued by this. It doesn't take much to highly intrigue me. Is this... aha! Found you. Wasn't actually looking for you, but I found you. This is actually not as bad as I made it out to be last time. Oh! Okay, that's hurt. As long as I keep control on where he does that, I should be fine. Or as long as I'm good with my dodge times. Ouch. Two down! And I think I got a perk. I got a perk. I assume. Many bosses drop perks. This seems to be a fact of usualness. Usuality. Usuality! I did not get a perk. Those thorn bushes clearly ate my perk. Take offense to this. I'm gonna take all their fences. Gonna go ahead and swap that to gold charm for the time being. Okay, I know over there is an infinite spawn area. Down here should be one of... no, it may not be down here. I know there's one of brains and cultists, and then there's one of the wannabe bosses. Oh, it's a shortcut area. I had neglected to open. Oh! Speaking of this area, well, this isn't where I was trying to get, actually, but I just remembered there's the, that roll stab that I have not gotten. So while we're here, I'm gonna make a detour. Also, boop, look, a door that I hadn't opened before. Oh, hello there. Upside down room. Dodge kill. Why is there no achievement for that? Here it is. Oh, that's right, there's actually strong enemies in here. Endless snipers. I really should quit killing them. I completely forgot that it was an endless spawn area and just stood around killing snipers. I mean, while I was doing moderately well, it was kind of pointless. Switch Berserk back on. Oh ho ho ho! I found a whole group of them. A perk! Stand firm. Cannon knockback reduction and door open. Okay, this time. Berserk and run. Run, 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 run. Oh, come on. I have a lot less shields than I normally did. Okay, let's try this again. Or not. They can just stack panzers on top of each other. Okay, there's 5 more armor and my health potions are actually semi-useful now. I really need to increase that more. Okay, let's try this again. Sad thing is I really don't... I know one of those loops back up there and the other one doesn't. Or not. If you've detected a pattern here, I am extremely stubborn and will just keep doing this until succeed. Yet my methodology is somewhat predictable and simple in most cases when it comes to stuff like this. Bash head against it until success. That doesn't lead me anywhere useful. Door! This door doesn't lead me anywhere useful. This door is a lie. This door was a lie. Found it. Got it. Corrupted remains. There we go. Why did that money gem just fly away? Its homeworld must have needed it. Give me the money gems. All those money gems. I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna do it in style. Or not, but I got the thing, so I don't care. That's what mattered. No, I'd be like, I can't play the violin, don't judge me. I played a trumpet. Moving on. Armor. I really need to get that. I really need to quit putting it off. But if I get Scavenger, I can get to that quicker. You know what? Time to farm. Found it. Found the brains. The brains. Okay, no, this isn't safe. I thought this was safe. Found it. Perk. Energy absorb, rank 1. I think that may be the shield on damage one. Bye-bye. Hello, Lith. This is what I was looking for in the first place, but I thought I remembered there being a lift over. There we go. Oh crud, there's the lift. And the stupid mushroom finished me off. It'll be a little less bothering. There. No, I can't take it back now. I've already done. Yeah, I got options. Okay, I think going this way was the best overall. It costs a little more, but it gets me all 3 of those perks and 6 armor, some more damage, some more shield, some more health. So boop, 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 boop. And then boop, boop. In any case, grinding! Lots of grinding! Okay, let's just do a quick level up. Okay, so I need that much more. That's going to be probably 6,000 collectively, and then that's going to be another 6,000, so... I'm guessing at the prices based on the prices of other comparable things. If you're curious for what I find to be a quick and efficient grinding method, it's go up to here. There's the infinite brains area. Look for any clusters of treasures, and then make your way towards that purple lift one that seems to always be there. It was going a lot more effectively in the previous run because I had the multi-directional blink and everything that was making getting around in there a lot safer. But you still take damage while air dashing because it's not a technical dodge like the ground roll. Although the ground roll doesn't seem to protect. The game seems to pick and choose which things. It says that you're invincible while rolling, but if I try to roll through a laser, I still take damage. And yes, I know realistically why that would be, but if a game is going to call something invincibility frames, it kind of typically affects everything except insta-kill environmental obstacles such as lava, spikes, etc. Although spikes aren't insta-kill in this game, you get the point. Scavenger makes this a lot more effective. Also, obviously. Case in point, I can see a room with 3 treasures in it to my left. I'm making my way that direction. And found the lift. Okay, things have started to calm down. Yes, I'm just burning through bullets at the moment. There's a lot more of them over there than I realized. Yeah, this lift is down. Jamming potion button to no effect, as usual. In any case, we got plenty of whatchamahoozits for our current goal. 2100. There we go, shield regeneration is up. And I don't have enough to do anything there, but we'll be grabbing that, then the damage, then more armor, that, and then the healing proficiency, which will give me 2 300 health elixirs, a fair bit more health. I've got fully upgraded shields. Okay, let's check these other things. Energy absorb is the critical hit one, stand firm. %of your max health becomes shield. Which isn't bad. The problem is 60 shield per second is the maximum regeneration. So in terms of percentages, the more shield you have, the less % of your shield per second you regain. But depending on what type of build you're running, shield converter can be very powerful. It can also be deadly. I mean, it depends. In any case, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make a fool's run. Also, just because. Boop. There. One more armor. Oh, my nose is itchy. Why is my nose itchy? Ah. Okay, sharp edge is a given. Thick skin is a given. I mean, the... Oh. Oh. Oh, sorry. My nose was suddenly itchy out of nowhere. I think the 30 shield per second is going to get me killed, but it seems worth a try. The glaring problem with this plan is that the brain boss shreds through my shield in less than 2 seconds. The advantage with this plan, I no longer have to worry about staying glued to him because I'm not attacking his shield. So I can float away and go regenerate my shield. It makes it almost tempting to run the run a lower damage, higher shield build, because in theory I can run away and his health doesn't recharge. By run away, I just mean get out of range or, you know, not stay glued to its face. And it may end up being what I do. But I'm going to test it this way first. And first, make sure it affects bosses and that it's not a, oops, normal enemies only type shield ignoring. Watch, the boss for this mode will end up having a shield and I'll have to use this. I assume I'm gonna have to fight Corrupted Ash, which is gonna be a bit of a pain. Although I'm sure the AI wouldn't be able to abuse the mobility like I could and just chilling out of range waiting. You know, I would, but I'm not currently spec'd for fighting that. Okay, I'm on the right path. Why won't... I'm sitting here jamming the grappling hook button, but it wouldn't latch onto. Valkyrie Overseer. Snidari. Yes! Now the downside is, of course, that. Okay, it's not shredding my shield as bad as I thought it would. I've got to stay over here where I have full mobility without the spikes being a problem. Gotcha. Get the shard. High density bullets rank 2 and Elder Shard. Gimme, gimme, gimme. This better be worth it. Are you gonna give me a bigger cannon? Come on. You've upgraded every other attack I've got. Watch it outdo the Armageddon. Or watch it not be canon related at all. Maybe it'll upgrade my shield. Please. Why is there no shield path that gives me a bigger shield? And the Migo shield doesn't count. That's Spike shield, which while I have found some theoretical uses for it, such as if you're being hit with a barrage of projectiles, the projectile that triggers it will cause the shield to destroy all the other projectiles, which is good. But I would have taken a bigger shield over a spike shield if I had the choice. And there's the high density bullets. But first, Berserk back in. No, let's save those gems. Because I've got to purchase the upgrade. Wouldn't that just be obnoxious of me? Yeah. Well, we got one Elder Shard and the dash stab thing of secretness. That attack seems to... I mean, it's odd that it's all hidden like that. And it makes me wonder, are there more hidden attacks that I don't know about? Is there a hidden super shield that I have just been missing? The answer is probably yes! Actually, the answer is probably no, because it's made to be challenging, so they wouldn't give you a super shield. Shield with 120 shield per second regeneration rate and a 0.5 second downtime. That would be balanced, wouldn't it? Just stand there in the final boss fight, poking them once a minute and ignoring everything. And say, hello, meteoroids. Why are you here? You're not allowed to watch. This is a secret. This is for secrets only. What are you doing? Okay, you can watch. Boop. Somebody's just grumpy because he don't get to possess me and turn me into Kane. For anybody that doesn't get the Kane joke, look up League of Legends Kane. That should answer every question. The Shadow Assassin. Guy with a scythe. Walks through walls. Does... Oh, what is that? Gain a third jump while airborne. Well, you can't exactly use a third jump when not airborne, can you? Salvation's Bane. Shayla is the leader of the Eschaton. She is by far one of our strongest opponents. But do not despair. The Valkyrie division will prevail. Hieramachius, Valkyrie soldier. Am I gonna have a flaming triple jump? Everything else has been on fire. Okay, so 7,400. And I'm assuming that's 2,800. So 3 and 7. Yeah, I need about 11,000. Well, let's test this triple jump. Yep. Flaming feet of flameness. Now, assuming that that recharges when I damage enemies, that could be nice. Yeah, I can do that now. I guess all that remains is to go after Rivalry and probably die. And die. And die. And die. And die. Some more. I guess I can go ahead and do the ritual, and I meant the those 4 gems around the cathedral that open the doors, and then make one run at Rivalry and die horribly. What I really need to do is to knuckle down and go unlock a bunch of perks, because there's 2 that I'd really like to use in my build this game that are currently not located. One advantage to Scavenger, if I haven't pointed it out, or at least in this playthrough, is the ability to locate the Lith treasures. Not to mention just making farming generally faster. I don't know if I've done one of these yet. Oops. I was actually going to wait until I had dealt with all of these, because I'm afraid it's a Lith brain. Or a Lith Panzer, that would be even worse. Nope. I see it. I see it. I see it. Oh, come on. I didn't even hit the down button. That makes me sad. You're typically falling so fast that you don't have time to... Okay, you can. Okay, maybe you can. No, that time I didn't. Oh, no energy. Hang on. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, you can dash out of it. Food for thought. $7,400. I need another health elixir, but it's going to cost the same amount as that. I can go ahead and do that. And go ahead and do that, because that'll buff that eventually, since it's a percentage. And let's check my perk. My current perkage. I really want the one over here that the damage you deal is converted to health. guess I'm gonna switch that one out. It'll give me a little more health. Lift. Way over here. That is the sound, not what I summoned. Nope, there it is. No wind! Bad wind! Bad timing. Okay, there we go, that's dealt with. All the vanguards are out of the way. Wow, that's actually a very long animation for the cannon fire. If I don't move, if I don't move. Okay, you get down here. I got stun locked. One downside to those larger ones is it is obnoxiously hard to tell how many of them are stacked in the same spot. That was a minimum of 3. Go ahead and boot that. Just making sure I've grabbed most of the important things. There's some more healing proficiency. Mostly just unlocking access to some of them at the moment, because I can get to the stats cheaper than I can rush the other things. I've still got a bunch of crit chances I need to actually spend time to unlock. Well, 2 of them. There's shield and armor over there. 9 more armor could be helpful. If I grab that, and that, it'll probably be 10 more armor. But actually being able to, you know, defeat the liths would also be beneficial. I'm actually just going to go to the second area and unlock a bunch of level 2 ones. I'll get a bunch of gems and get a bunch of perks. I don't know if I ever mentioned it outright. It appears in the first area you get level 1 perks, second area level 2 perks, third area level 3 perks. But with all the time it takes me to get to the liths for the third area, lacking mobility as I am, it may be more expedient to unlock a bunch of level 2 perks and use them to get to the level 3 perks. Or not. The level 2 lith areas were way too far from the start, and I really can't be bothered to make that kind of trip for something that would only be temporarily beneficial. Well, I mean, anything in a video game is going to be temporarily beneficial, not permanently, but you get the point. That was quicker. Okay, I think I may have figured it out. The direction you're touching the joystick on controls the grapple. If you're pressing up and the grapple point is below you, you will not grapple to it. which is kind of nice because it gives you some decent control over which grapple point you go to. But it can be annoying since the game... I mean, it's annoying that the game didn't ever outright explain that one. I mean, I tested it just on a curiosity or a whim. You know what I hate about this one to the right? This one has wind. The one to the left doesn't, but requires me to go through the huge rigmarole of brains and cultists. It's so obnoxious. With mobility, I can just pretty much... I can pretty much skip through that area, and it's annoying to not be able to do so. Because that was one of the redeeming traits of the last playthrough when I finally had to begin resorting on grinding, was that it was not hugely tedious to get to the grinding. I don't like grinding to begin with, for a number of reasons, ranging from it's boring, it's repetitive, and in terms of game design, the player, to me, shouldn't have to rely on grinding. Which, of course, you've got the option. This game isn't forcing it like there are some games that do, namely the old joke about the Final Fantasy games, because role-playing games forced a lot more grinding than, say, you know, many other genres. I mean, you can play Dark Souls without ever leveling up once if you really, really want to do that. And this game would be, well... I'm sure somebody could do it. Some of the bosses would make doing it like a no damage run really tedious. I know people have already done it. You know, kudos to you, I'm not. I'm not the type of person that enjoys doing overly difficult things just for the sake of bragging rights. To me is kind of just self-inflicted pain. If you enjoy, then, you know, no judgment. The point being more that, lacking mobility, it's a little harder to get quickly to the lift areas. Than it is with the mobility. But at least now with triple jump, that may make a big impact. I haven't actually tried since then. Having more than 4 energy would be a big help also. Because, I mean, I had 5 or 6 energy in the previous playthrough when I did this. That third jump does make a big difference. Will you move? I got stuck in a cultist wall. Will you move? The thing that's making it annoying, sorry for the frustration, when you're standing inside of the flame from the brains, you can't tell there's a cultist wall there. Okay, you die. You are more of a problem than the brains. Excuse me while I grow very quiet and slaughter everything that moves. Or not. There is a lot of things I'm doing stupidly because I have so little energy and I still have the base 1 energy per 2 seconds. I literally ran face first into death because I thought that my energy would have recharged. And it didn't! I'm gonna quit rambling and actually start leveling some stuff up. Okay, there's a couple more armor. What I really need to stop avoiding is just get the energy regeneration up and move forward. But there's so many other things I need to level up, which all hinge on me being able to defeat those liths. Oh look, Shield Flask rank 3. Not a perk I was looking for, but it's a rank 3. One less rank 3. Am I still classified as inside of the infinite spawn area? Yes, I am. Because now there's 3 of them, and I had it down to 2. Yay, Shield Flask. That's not at all useful. Well, not for this build. Yay, another armor. A little more luck. 7,400. That's another health elixir. Oh look! Random perk room! Backer room. You get the idea, right? Okay, there we go. There was 3 of them in that corner. What did I say earlier? Minimum of 3. Not what I was trying to do, but I'll take it. I'm just gonna keep looping until I can kill the regular one. Nope, not risking it. Gotcha. Dealt with. Now let me in. Health Charm rank 3. Not a perk I needed. But still a perk. First thing on the agenda. Boop. Look, another 20% damage reduction. I know it's not actually 20%. I think it's I think the word is multiplicative. I think the way the armor works, it says it's a 2% damage reduction. Well, if it was a straight 2% damage reduction, then 50 armor would be 0 damage. That'd be 100% damage reduction. So I thought, what if it's the first point is 2%, then the second point is 2% of the remaining 98%, and the third point is the 2% of the remaining, etc. That gets you down to where the more armor you have, the less of an impact it has. It seems to... I mean, last game I had it flatlined out to about 13% of the base damage was getting through. By that logic. I took a lot of stuff to Excel and did more maths than should have been mathed. But point being, both of those are 8,000 now, which means one of them's going to go up in price when I buy the other one. Okay, what should I aim for next? Energy regeneration speed would be quite useful. Critical hit damage, more energy. So I could grab that crit, but that's kind of far out of my way. I've got both of those now. Get over there, that's crit chance. If I grab that and that, that'd be a second health elixir and then more crit chance. But I have a second health elixir exposed over here also. I just don't have the monies for it. Oh, let's look at the perk. There you go. 8% chance to convert their shards into a health elixir. That means if an enemy was going to drop shards, which is not 100%, that there's an 8% chance that that becomes a health elixir. 25% fewer shards dropped by enemies, though. So, obviously, I won't be using that. Getting third rank in any of the 4 perks I'm currently using would be useful. Also, getting the one that converts the damage I deal into health and or shield. Either of those would be useful. I didn't mean to come back in here. I'm leaving that section of the tree undone for the moment. while I work out other more pressing matters. I'm gonna bump that just so that'll be exposed. I've only got 300 health at the moment, so my elixirs do 300 health. So, you know, 333, 300. When I grab that, then I'll be, you know, up another 100 health. I grab that, I'll be up another health elixir. Grabbed that. The 2 crit chances seem to be viable things to make a rush for. So that's 3, 6. Yeah, that's a lot of monies. But more perkage. I know, I keep putting off energy regen and the amount of energy I have, and then complaining about the lack of energy I have. It's funny, last game I pushed for defense and mobility, and I had almost no offense, and then this game I'm pushing for all this offense. Irony comes in ironic flavors. Oh, a perk! Bullet Transfabricator rank 2. The perk I needed, but a perk nonetheless. You die, sir! Oh, you all are gonna die for that. Yes, I came all the way down here just for that money gem. What was that? Money flying from the heavens. That was interesting. Gotcha. Rank 2 rebirth. Did not need rank 2 rebirth, but I'll take it. Oh look, 10,000 shards. Given my current options, the 2 most useful things I could do would either... I forgot about that option. That would be a very useful option. But having another health elixir is basically having 300 more health, so... Oh, that hurts. I was gonna say, either that or the energy regeneration speed up would be the 2 most... Get down there. Most viable things to grab there. In any case, we got rebirth rank 2, so back to the grind. Oh, life absorb rank 3 perk. I don't think that's the one I needed, but a rank 3 perk out of the lip means another rank 3 perk out of that. Shield absorb rank 3. I couldn't be that lucky. Like, we all know that's gotta be the ones you get for killing enemies, which aren't bad perks. I just vastly prefer lifesteal that takes off of each hit, not off of defeating an enemy. 2 reasons. 1, it comes in bursts instead of over time, and is useless on bosses! If you get healed for defeating the boss, well, you've already defeated the boss. Good job, I guess. You've defeated the boss. And there you go, some more energy regen. Where's that other energy regen? I think it's this one. Wait, nope. Nope. There it is. Luck, armor, health. Well, first, let's look at the perks. Rebirth rank 2, Bullet Transfabricator rank 2, yeah. Heal every time you kill an enemy, which wouldn't be bad during a fight. I mean, during a horde, I guess, but... I mean, Shield Absorb actually is not a bad perk. If you combine it with the one that can... Basically, if you do the maximum shield build where you have a 1300 shield, well, reducing your downtime and regen speed is already done, so getting a fifth of your shield back every time you kill an enemy is great. Except for bosses. You know, that seems to be the big issue there. In any case, I have more energy regeneration now, which is good. I could grab that armor just because it exists. That's critical damage, that's crit chance. Where's that other crit chance? Over here? 2850. Got more shield, got more cannon damage, all good things. And back to the grinding of the liths. The liths. It's hard to put a weird accent on the lith. The leaf, the leaf, the leaf, the leaf. Duluth? No, that's a clothing company. What did we get? Assassin rank 2, 5% more crit chance. I can accept that. I can accept 5% more crit. Crit? Crit? The first time was just complete dumb luck of me happening to move at that moment, and then the other two was just me repeating the original odd moment. Shh. Shh. That's the sound of judgment. Okay. Oop, there it is. More crit chance. And where's the other one? It's up here. Some more armor, shield, and crit chance again. And that's how you do it. Nemesis rank 3. Not exactly useful, but eh. Okay, let's go ahead and bump this. Do armor, shield, and I need 3100. Oh, I see a perk. Monstrous Lure rank 3. Okay, what was that? Berserk rank 3, I'll take that. 60% damage boost. It's 40, 50, 60. I'll lose a couple more armor though. I think that's 14, 16, 18. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe 14, 16, 20. 14, 20, 1000! That would be an interesting game mode. You one-shot everything, but you are equally one-shot. Problem is, enemies outnumber you. 20. Well, what do you know? Monstrous Lure, Assassin, Nemesis. Let's go ahead and get that 45% crit chance. Now, what else can we grab? 8600. Wait, isn't that what that one over there does? Or is that bigger potion? No, that's health. Okay, well, back to the grind! Grind, 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 grind. Woohoo! Level 2. Tough skin rank 2. Oh, I can take that. I think it's only like a couple more armor, but it'll counteract a couple of armor I lost from the previous thing! Oh, I'm going crazy at this point. Too much farming is bad for your sanity. So is too much League of Legends. Well, that's bad for your self-esteem and your sanity. That's a topic for another day. Boop. And I can get more damage from there. Yep. 12. So I got 2 more armors. Got it. Landed right on it. Shield converter, rank 3. Is that the one I'm trying to... No, that can't be. I think that's the health one. You have 1 health now, but you have more shield. Which is great if you don't use perks that reduce your max health, because then you end up with a 1300 shield, or better. Boop. Boop. Because armor. Health shield or luck shield. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the crit damage there. And yeah, that's the 60% of your max health is converted into shield. And then that, which I didn't look at a minute ago. Which, I mean, that's not bad, especially if you're not using the, reduces health by 50% over here. Because that then reduces the benefit you're getting off of the other things as well. It would be nice if it did the health to shield conversion before the health reduction, but that kind of wouldn't be fair. It's fairer if they all interact. I'm sure there's a tree of which ones take effect first. I'm guessing stat reductions take effect before stat additions, maybe? I don't know. I'm not gonna deal with hard to code. Shield overdrive, rank 3. I think that's your shield continually regenerates one. And a horde was appearing just as I left. There you go. 200% crit damage. Some more armor. There's some more armor over there. And there's some more armor there. But in any case, I think we have done plenty of farming for today. And I still have not gotten either of those 2 perks I'm after. In any case, I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and I will see you next time.